Eric Spoto and Mike Ayello. That match is coming up in like 2 weeks. Anybody that follows arm wrestling in North America is definitely going to know who Mike Ayello is. This giant, jacked up, tan douchebag that pays more attention to his tan and his eyebrows than he does to arm wrestling. But he's in the gym all the time, and the guy is seriously fucking strong. That dude knows his stacks and cycles, and he comes in with a lot of shoulder pressure, and he's fucking strong. Eric Spoto is kind of a wild card, a little bit unknown. You know, he's been pulling for a lot of years. He just doesn't go out and actively compete. If you're a North American arm wrestler, you probably know who he is, but not a whole lot about him other than, I think he was a world record bench press at one point. And I think he set it like his first meet or something. But the dude is seriously strong, and he's fucking enormous. He's got to be the strongest guy in arm wrestling. But it's hard to tell whether or not that's going to translate directly into a match situation. Now, I've talked with Devin Laird a few times about this, and he says that Eric's been arm wrestling for a long time. He understands how to arm wrestle. He knows all of it. He just never had the desire to actually compete. But he's been training for years and years. It's going to be pretty interesting. Mike being, well-known, developed. Everybody knows who he is. Everybody knows what he does. And Eric, who's just gorilla strong. If Eric knows how to arm wrestle, and he has been arm wrestling this long, how the fuck would you beat that guy? And Mike's style is going to be coming straight at him. He's going to be trying to come through that big-ass fucking arm. I think this match is going to come down to basically who gets moving first and on the go. And I'd have to give that, just for the competition experience, especially at high levels, to Mike. Mike's going to be able to get moving first, right out of the go, get a shoulder over top of it. And from there, I don't know, Eric's going to be too big to really work his body in behind his arm. So he's either going to have to be strong enough to hold it on his bicep and then try to torque through, or Mike's going to be able to get through it. That's a really tough one to call. And I think they did shutout stakes on this, on whether or not Mike even gets a pin. I haven't seen enough of Eric actually competing to know what kind of level that guy's going to be sitting at in competition. I mean, obviously he's going to be strong. But I don't know, if it's a shutout stake, I don't think I'm going to put my money on it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Mike pull this off. Not at all. He's a big, strong dude. Like I said, he's definitely got the experience edge in actual competition. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Mike pull off the upset on this one for the stakings. Roger fucking Cunningham and Artem Taranenko. Probably didn't say either one of those fucking things right. This is going to be one of the worst fucking squash matches I've ever seen. Roger is going to catch hook, bury his fucking shoulder, tuck his elbow right into his belly button, and just wait for Artem to quit. I just can't see any fucking way that Artem can possibly win this fucking match. And I like Artem. I think Artem's a good dude. I think he's fucking hilarious. But he's fucking biting off a big fucking chunk with this one. Just don't see how he can get it done. I like Roger too. Roger's fucking hilarious. You ever pay attention to that dude's Facebook and shit? That guy's fucking funny. He says the dumbest shit. It's fucking hilarious. I hope that when Roger buries in, he just talks so much shit that Artem not only gives the roundup, but then walks away from the table and just says, fuck it, you win. Just make him quit in round one so hard that that's the whole fucking match. And then Like, that's coming up in like 3 weeks, I think. And then, what? 3 months later, he's pulling Brendan Alassa. Fuck. Gee, I don't know what to even think about that one. Brendan probably has a better hand. Brendan's really good fucking everywhere, and he's fucking jacked, where Roger's kind of tall and skinny. But Roger just understands the mechanics and body compositions for a hook better. I don't know who's going to win that. If Roger can maintain his hand and engage that shoulder, I think he can last him out. Brandon's endurance is fucking crazy too, though. I'd give him the advantage with the hand and overall ability and pure strength for sure. But Roger trusts his frame, and he does it so well. It's really hard to bet against Roger anytime somebody can be convinced to actually come in and play that game sideways with him. If Brandon comes in across that and hits that shoulder, I don't think he's strong enough to get through. And I would hope that he's going to be smart enough to just like elbow up, get the fuck out of there, and figure out a new direction to go in the next round. You're better off to give a round up when you get stuck behind a shoulder like that than you are to keep working and exhaust yourself. Because the guy sitting on the good side of that lock, he's in no fucking rush. He'll wait there for 20 minutes if he has to. As long as you're going to keep pulling, he's just going to sit right there. There's no reason for him to try to move forward. He's in a resting state that can hold an incredible amount of tension. So I think, Brandon, this match is yours to win or yours to lose on whether or not you arm wrestle well. I can't wait to see that match. Either way, anybody that's not following Roger, you got to follow that fucking guy. He's fucking hilarious. And he's got some really fucking cool matches coming up. Last night we got talking on Gary Roberts' show, and he decides he needs to take a break because people are stealing his footage. Well, welcome to this day and age, man. Everybody's putting shit on YouTube, and everybody's gonna steal everybody else's shit. They've got rules and laws and regulations about what you are and aren't allowed to do, and it takes very minimal effort to be legally allowed to use anybody else's footage however you want. Just get used to it. Gary, the arm wrestling community, as much shit as you get from us, we do appreciate all of the old footage that you're editing and uploading. And I don't know why you would ever, I mean, yeah, you say you're going to keep doing that. You're just going to take a step back from doing like the lives because you don't want to deal with people, I guess. Don't worry about it, man. I give you shit more than anybody, probably. But that's because it's funny. It's because you get so pissed off whenever we do it. If you're going to keep getting pissed off, people are going to keep doing it. So either learn to ignore it or learn to love the hate. Haters, they're like fans that never miss a fucking thing you put on. Every single video you put out, haters are going to watch religiously just so they can find reasons to make fun of you. Get used to it. I myself, I happen to really enjoy the haters. It's the best part of being me. Showing up to some other town or some other state and beating the local hero kind of guy is the most fun thing you can do. Everybody in the room boos and hates you, during competition. We can all be friends afterwards. But before, and the whole build up to it, I'm not looking to make any friends. I'm looking to piss people off. I want them mad and angry and making mistakes. And I want them booing me so loud that all my opponent can worry about is making sure that he beats me because everybody wants him to so bad. And he's already lost at that point. He's so worried about everything else, he's not able to focus on the task at hand, which just makes my job so much easier. And then even more fun, knowing that I can outfuck somebody that hard. So there's my 2 cents on that one. Second, speaking of haters and fans, I love Devin Laird's fans. They are so completely fucked. None of them know anything about what they're talking about. Yet they post and comment on everything. It's fucking hilarious. I just don't understand the train of thought that some of these fucking weirdos have.
Light it open? That was birthday. He's in a shotgun. We're gonna kick him in the nuts.
I just bit the fucking can open. That's how you do it.
Holy fuck it, man. That's a wicked top roll you have.
Right.